Hey guys, welcome to Nerdicky, for Nerds by Nerds. I'm Nericus Ryan, and today I'm joined by
Ted.
Nericus Dave.
And today we're going to get into killing in the name of your god with the Holy Avenger.
If you want to jump down to the description below, you can sign up for Nerdarchy the newsletter. It's a great way to get gaming tips, as well as learn how to game with us.
It's very unfortunate that we're recording this and we can't have Rage Against the Machine playing in the background.
That would be pretty sweet. Yeah.
Guys, just imagine it in your head.
Yeah,
it was awesome.
Exactly. So, I mean, this kind of is a discussion that's from an email we had from viewer Relic, and then we also had another request. Somebody on Reddit basically was like, I miss when you guys would do unorthodox character builds.
Yeah. Are you guys done doing those forever? Yeah, we just haven't done them recently.
Yeah.
There's so many things to talk about.
Yeah, so this is kind of like in 3rd edition, 3.5, there was the Avenger class, which was like a holy assassin. We don't have anything specifically like that for 5th edition right now, but as we got to talking, we were just talking about how badass a rogue mixed with paladin would be, because if you crit, you could smite someone and sneak attack them in the same round, and who does that better but the rogue assassin? Because it's just considered a sneak. It's considered a crit if you hit in the opening salvo of a round, right?
So in earlier editions, sneak attack was considered more like you're trying to legitimately kill them. With 5th edition, they kind of steered away from that situation, and now when you do damage, it doesn't matter whether you make a critical attack or not, you can choose to do subdual. So if you've got the ability to just drop your opponents quickly, that's just a matter of choosing to hit them in the right location or taking supreme advantage of an opening. So combining sneak attack and smite doesn't say that, oh, I'm just murdering the heck out of them.
Or if you're worshiping the right type of god, then you are just fucking murdering them. Like, you know,
I'm thinking Oath of Vengeance Paladin.
Yeah, Oath of Vengeance Paladin is fine too, because I mean, the Punisher just kills people, right? And you could make your sort of version of that. And so, but the one thing about Paladin is you're going to have to choose a melee weapon to do it, because of Rogue, it has to have the light, or the finesse quality, I believe, or is it just light? Finesse.
Light or finesse, I believe.
Okay. So basically, the biggest weapon you're going to be able to do this with is a rapier. So you will...
Or scimitar.
Scimitar. Well, but the rapier, I think, is a D8 versus the D6 of the scimitar.
You have options.
Yeah, you got some options going on. So that being said,
no more sneak attack and great swords.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's the thing. Like, if you want to optimize the build, like, you basically have to get up close and personal to be able to do any of this stuff. Otherwise, if you're just attacking from range, you may as well just stick with the rogue, because they decided that Paladin only smites with a melee attack.
Right. So the thing is, rogue doesn't require you to be evil to use your sneak attack. You can be a lawful good rogue and doing things, and you don't have to be good to be a paladin.
Which means that opens up the full gamut for this character concept.
Right.
You can be as evil as you want or as good as you want. Yeah. You know, you're bait, but the concept is you're a servant of your god and you do his dirty work.
Right. Right. Yeah. Dirty deeds done dirt cheap for the price of your soul.
Who's to say it's got to be cheap?
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, that's true. Depending on the god, maybe you do charge.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've always wanted to play, like, so in Galorian, the Pathfinder default world, there's Abadar, who's a very like mercantile deity, and like I had always thought about like a holy assassin, like he charges the weight of the soul of a soul. So it's kind of like just how important that figure was that needs to be taken out, and he also would have some moral compass about who he would take out, but it's also like maybe have a magic item that kind of sets the price for the god, like, which is essentially a donation to the church.
It also makes me think about the Tome of Beasts a little bit.
Yeah.
And Mammon.
Yeah.
And seeing like this guy could be a servant of someone like that as well. If you wanted to go evil as fuck.
Yeah, you could
as well. Like that would definitely be work. Like he's actually like Mammon's hound. I actually want to make that NPC
like an avatar. Yeah.
No, not an avatar.
A human servitor, or a whatever race you're going to be servitor of.
Yeah, but he just goes out and he's Mammon's hound to go fetch him souls. And yeah, and you know, it is based upon the value of the soul, just like you're saying, which is an excellent idea.
Yeah. So technically, we only need 3 levels of rogue to be our best assassin that we can be. Really, I mean, there are some other cool things that happen with assassin, but we'd have to kind of play with what would be the optimal sort of dice range between smiting and sneak attacking, and also just like the 5th level ability of having damage from an attack as a reaction for rogue is a very solid ability to have. So maybe we go 5 or 6 in rogue.
I was actually thinking maybe 6, because don't they get the expertise again?
They do get another, and for infiltrating, which they're going, because you have to get up close to things, that you probably are going to want to do that. So.
Yeah, well, and there's different ways of doing it. You can play this character different ways.
So with 6, you'd get 3 dice 6 sneak attack. Yeah. You'd get your expertise, your uncanny dodge. You'd get your feat. You'd get your archetype. So that would leave you with 14 levels of paladin.
Evasion's a very solid ability too, because I mean you're going to get your charisma bonus to your saving throws. And it's safe for not, like for 7th level of rogue, so it's safe for nothing or take half damage on a failed save, right? So, because
multi-class in this edition is so hard because also the factor of 4s.
Yeah, no.
So if you're looking at 7th level, if you bump to 8th, you'd get your next ability score adjustment or feat.
Yeah, 8 and 12.
And 13th literally doesn't give you anything except access to 4th level spells, which is a 4x8 smite, so you would lose that if you went that direction.
You're trading smite for sneak attack, kind of.
Well, no, you're trading the fourth hit die of smite for your feat.
No, I understand that. You're getting more sneak attack out of the whole bargain, but you're not going to get the heavier hitting smites.
So you could go 8 12. 8 rogue, 12 paladin. If you really wanted, that would still give you access to 5 feats over the course of the whole thing. You'd wind up with up to 3 3rd level smites. Kind of impressive.
I will point out too, this does not have to be a dex-based character either.
Yeah. No, that's true.
You can use your strength instead of using your dex with that weapon. It just has to be a finesse or light weapon.
And you could, I mean, if you take your 1st level of paladin, you could slather on the armor and use your skill. Well, so I guess you're gonna, you'll have your expertise, but you're not gonna get as many skills. Right. But maybe you kind of face your way into the situation, so you're not the sneaky sort of rogue. You're the people just believe what I tell them.
Oh, I didn't see this as a sneak in any way, shape, or form. Like this is the direct. He's going right towards the problem, and he's gonna smite.
I actually have 2 ideas here. One is like you said, kind of like the Assassin's Creed Holy Assassin Avenger from earlier editions, but the other is the Witch Hunter Inquisitor type character that is in your face, that's interrogating you. It could very well that his sneak attack is a reflection of his ability to torture people and get the answers more so than a combat ability like the assassin. I mean, granted, you still have that knowledge and can use it when you need it, but it just came from a different place. Yeah. Like, you make them talk.
Yeah.
So that the expertise at 1st and 6th levels, that's a total of 4 skills that you are really good at.
Yeah. Well, and the other thing too, if you go human or half elf, you're going to get some extra skills anyway.
That's true.
Yeah. So you could always beef it up that way.
If you go half elf, that gives you the charisma bump.
Well, yeah, that gives you more than the charisma bump. It gives you 2 +1s and the charisma bump. So so you've definitely have the stats. I don't know. I would probably enjoy playing like the Witch Hunter Inquisitor type character with this build, where you're talking about the Holy Assassin, which is also pretty cool. And then as an NPC, I'm like, it's a Hound of Mammon. I actually want to make that guy now.
Yeah. I don't know, like that sort of thing, I see him as being like a more lightly armored sort of figure who uses more stealth and subterfuge to get into places and then positions himself for the killing blow. Whereas like this guy just walks up to you and like, we're going to do this the hard way or the easy way. We're probably just going to do this the hard way.
Yeah.
What do you guys think? Which version do you like better? Do you want to see these guys create their own and do a contest with them? Let us know in the comments below where you're at. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
You can tweet at us over on Twitter.
You can also Patreonize us in a good way over on Patreon.
So until next time,
stay nerdy.